welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black, coming back once again to talk about the 20 most overrated teams headed into the 2023 season. This article is on Saturday Down South. It was written 2 months ago, but I'm just not seeing it. If I'd have seen it then, I'd have did a video on it then. But I'm gonna just go ahead and jump right on into it. I'm not going to talk about all these teams. I may talk about half of them, but I definitely not going to talk about all of them because I don't feel like all of them is even worth talking about. But the number one overrated team, according to this article written by John Gold of Saturday Down South, is Florida State. Do I think Florida State is overrated? No, I don't. Florida State had a great season last year. Florida State, they came out first game of the season. They beat LSU, okay? I don't care that LSU had a lot of miscues in that game. They beat LSU, all right? Also, they won their final 6 games of the season last year, and they got most of their top players coming back from last year, including the quarterback Travis Jordan and edge rusher Gerard Verse. So they got some experience coming. They got more than that, but they got experience coming back. Like I say, a lot of their top players, but I don't think they overrated. But we'll see game 1 when they play LSU again. So we will see. All right. Number 2 on the list is Texas A&M, and you already know what I'm about to say about Texas A&M. And hell yeah, Texas A&M is way overrated, even though I'm not hearing too much talk about them. But they are way overrated. I understand that Jimbo Fisher went out and got him offense coordinator and Bobby Paterno, but I don't give a damn about that. I don't give a rat's ass about that. Texas A&M went 5-7 last year, didn't make a bowl game, 2-6 in the SEC. Terrible. And they should have had a couple of other losses too. Just my opinion. But guess what? Texas A&M is number 1 in SEC in returning production. Is that saying a lot going by last season? Hell no. They should have brought other guys in there to, give them some reassurance, because the guys they had last year didn't get it done. Now, I don't know who they got in the portal, but I know they lost some people in the portal. So it is what it is. So number 2 on the most overrated list heading into 2023 is Texas A&M, and I agree with it. So, but anyway, at number 3 on the list is Colorado. Do I think Colorado is overrated? Yeah. Considering they went 1-11 last season, and the only reason they getting all this hype this offseason is because of Deion Sanders and what he's doing. Matter of fact, Deion Sanders is the hype in Boulder, Colorado, because every time you turn around, who in front of the camera? Deion Sanders, which he is the head coach. But all this nonsense that he got going on, I think it's nonsense. In Colorado, putting prime on every damn thing, basically didn't have no position competitions. You go down there, you're the new head coach. Hey, majority of y'all might as well jump in the transfer portal, because I'm bringing my guys with me. I already got my damn quarterback. No quarterback battle, no nothing. So it is what it is. Yes, Colorado is definitely overrated. And Colorado will lose game 1 against TCU. They will lose against USC. They will lose against Oregon. They will lose against Utah. Guaranteed. That's 4 losses already. I think they'll make a bowl game. 6 games, that's all it takes. 6 wins is all it takes to win a bowl game. And that's what they maxing out at in 2023. If they do that. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. But I got Colorado winning 6 games. That is it. And I'm doubting that. I'm just trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. So it is what it is. Colorado is number 3 on the list, and I feel like they should be number 1. My opinion. But anyway, number 4 on the list, Tennessee. All right. Do I think Tennessee is overrated? Hell yeah, I think Tennessee is overrated. Why do I think Tennessee is overrated? Because guess what? Last season was a one-off for them. That was the best season they done had since 1998. And the only reason Tennessee is getting so much hype is because they squeaked out a win against my Alabama Crimson Tide, the first in 15 years. That's the only because guess what? If they wouldn't have squeaked out that win, nobody would be talking about them. Irrelevant. Irrelevant. That's what they are. Josh Heupel, can he replicate or duplicate what he did last season? I doubt it. Like I said, it's a one-off. These Tennessee fans talk about their offense and how fast they go. Don't nobody give a damn. That other teams done did it too. Guess what? It worked that first season. Second, third, fourth season, that shit went out the damn window. And this team the team I'm talking about, wind up firing the damn coach. And I expect that to happen to Tennessee. You know, Tennessee is way overrated. Way overrated. They got their fans all hyped up, talking crazy. It is what it is. I ain't going to make no excuse about them beating Alabama last season. But we all know, if you watch the game, the reason why. So Tennessee, your ass won't come in to Bryant-Denny Stadium and think you're going to squeak out a fucking win. We're going to beat your ass. You're going to pay for that shit. And you did in 2023. We're going to beat your ass, and they're going to beat it good. You might want to forfeit the damn game at halftime. That's how bad it's going to be. But anyway, Tennessee, yes, you are overhyped. You are number 4 on the list of the most overhyped teams in 2023. Live with it. Everybody know y'all are frauds. But anyway, at number 5, we got Penn State. I'm not going to talk about them balls. At number 6, we got Clemson. Do I think Clemson is overhyped? No, I don't. Clemson had a season didn't go how they wanted to go last season. Hey, that's all right. You ain't going to be in contention every season, okay? Dabo Swinney that put his mark in the book of great coaches. I'll just say that. He done did that. Clemson, they brought in Garrett Riley to run that offense, all right? They got rid of DJ Uiagalelei. He went into daggone Porter, which they needed to get rid of him. Now they got Clay Klubnik going to be their starter. Hopefully nothing happened to him and he can stay healthy this fall and throughout the season. Okay, I think Clemson can make a run for the ACC championship, just like I think Florida State can make a run for the ACC championship too. But yeah, I think Clemson can make a run for the ACC championship. They got a couple of tough games, I believe. The first, let me see what their first game is. That ain't nobody. The Duke Blue Devils. They got Notre Dame and North Carolina and South Carolina, Wake Forest, Florida State on the list. Okay, they got some tough games, but I think they can navigate that schedule and come out the schedule pretty decent. Maybe 2 losses, maybe I don't know. I think they got the last game of the season circled with South Carolina. I think they got that one circled. But it is what it is. We'll see. But I don't think Clemson is overrated. All right, who else is on the list? Tennessee. You might want to have South Carolina circled too, because guess what they did to your ass last season? Put 63 points on you, baby. Oh, my goodness. 60. I can't imagine. 63 points. Y'all was all happy about the 52 points you put on Alabama, and then let South Carolina put a 63 piece on your ass. Damn shame. You remember that? 60 piece, 3 biscuits, no dipping sauce on y'all punk asses. But anyway, Clemson is number 6 on the list, but I don't think they overrated. Number 7 is USC, and yes, I do think USC is overrated. All right, Lincoln Riley, he got the offense clicking. Okay, I know he didn't add some pieces to the defense, namely Barry Alexander from Georgia. But guess what? That defense still gonna suck because Lincoln Riley seems to me don't put an emphasis on defense. That's just my opinion. All right. So, and well, they still got Caleb Williams, Heisman Trophy winning quarterback. So hey, it is what it is. But I think they lost a couple of wide receivers. But we'll see. We'll see. But I think USC is overrated. I think USC will lose to Utah for one. I really think they'll lose to Utah and Oregon. But hey, we'll see. We'll see. But I think they overrated. Oh well, let's keep on. And yeah, I know what's his name. He got drafted. The one that transferred to them last year. I forget his name. But anyway, transferred to them from Texas, I believe. But anyway, what's it, Texas? I don't forget. But anyway, number 7 on the list is USC. And I agree that they are overrated. Number 8 on the list is Texas. Do I think Texas is overrated? Yes, I do. All right. I think Quinn Ewers is overrated. I don't give a damn what he did in one quarter last year with Alabama. All right. We all know he was playing great until Dallas Turner laid the wood to him. It was not roughing the passer, but anyway, that's what they call it. Dallas Turner laid the wood to him, and he wasn't the same since. He was injured, sat out some games, came back. He was up and down the rest of the season. Okay, so yes, I don't think Quinn Ewers will do what he did to Alabama in that first quarter. Plus, he was going up against a damn Pete Golden defense. So that's saying a whole damn lot. I think Kevin Steele will have this defense ready. But Texas, they do got 2 dynamic receivers in Xavier Worthy and transfer wide receiver A.D. Mitchell out of Georgia. So they do got 2 dynamic receivers. But at the same time, they lost both running backs in Bijan Robinson and Roxon Johnson. So they lost some pieces off that offense. I think the defense gonna need some work too. So, but hey, that's just my opinion. And number 8 on the list is Texas, and I do think they are overrated. Number 9 on the list, Oklahoma. Not going to talk about them. They ain't worth it. Number 10 on the list, Florida. And hell yeah, they overrated. Florida is a national disaster. That's what they are. They need to call the goddamn president, get some aid over there, down there in what they call it, Death Valley. They need some help over there. Like I said, they can be considered a national disaster. But oh well, they are an embarrassment to the SEC. Matter of fact, they need to be way at the bottom of the list. The last team in Power 5, the first team in Power 5 is being overrated. That is a fact. I mean, Jesus, man. I don't know what's going on in Gainesville. It's a mess. Hey, Billy Napier, you got to right this ship, and you better do it fast, because if you don't, your ass going to be out of there too. I'm going to give you, if you don't fix it this year, and you come back with the same shit in 2024, you out of there. Guaranteed. You better hope you make it past this season. You'll be another daggone, what the guy named that Auburn just fired? Brian Harsin. You'll be another one of them, Billy Napier. You can believe that shit. But anyway, at number 10 on the list is the Florida Gators, and they should be number 1. Number 11, North Carolina. I ain't going to talk about them. Number 12, TCU. Not going to talk about them. Number 13, Oregon. Is Oregon overrated? I don't think so. Bo Nix, he had a great season last year. All right. Bo Nix was damn near a Heisman Trophy candidate. So, I mean, he had a great season last year. Oregon had a great season. I know they lost the first game to Georgia. Who else did they lose to? Probably Utah. I don't remember. But anyway, they had a pretty good season last year. I like what Oregon did last year. I think Oregon finished ranked last year, I believe. But anyway, I don't think Oregon is overrated, man. They lost some people. They got a new coach. I think they got a new OC, Adrian Keelam, K-L-E-M-M. Anyway, they got a new OC. So we see what this new OC gonna do with this Oregon offense. I expect them to keep everything the same. Bo Nix, he running the offense, and he doing a great job at it. So Bo Nix got out the SEC and damn near became a damn Heisman Trophy candidate. So Oregon, do I think they overrated? No, I don't. But I don't think they'll be in contention to win a national championship. Hell no. But so Oregon is number 13 on the list of the 20 most overrated teams. 14 Kansas State. Not going to talk about them. They had a great season last year though. 15 Notre Dame. They ain't gonna do nothing. 16 Tulane. Nothing. 17 Utah. They're going to make some noise in the Pac-12. They're going to be in contention once again for the Pac-12 championship. Number 18, Iowa. Number 19, UCLA. Number 20, Coastal Carolina. So that's just my take on the teams that I mentioned. Florida State, Texas A&M, Colorado, Tennessee, Clemson, USC, Texas, Florida, and Oregon. So the only team really on here that I just have a disdain for is Texas A&M and Tennessee. But I got more of a disdain for Tennessee right now than I do Texas A&M. But anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. And hey, y'all have a great night and roll damn tide.